Please subscribe, press the bell icon and never miss any update. Assalamu alaikum. Good day, good life. In the second lecture of English Lecturership Test 2020, we see about the history of English literature. So let's begin today's program. What is a history? History is a nation's biography, and its literature is its autobiography. Why literature is autobiography? The reason is that literature, all the aspirations, desires, and emotions of the nation are described. And as literature reflects the ideas of a nation, therefore, it is an autobiography of a nation. Let's move further and see what are the different ages and eras of English literature. The Old English or the Dark Ages began from 450 AD to 1066 AD. Then we have the Middle English period or the medieval period. It starts from 1066 AD and lasts till 1500 AD. Then we have the most illustrious period of English literature. From 1500 to 1600, we have the age of Renaissance. The golden age of theatre is called the Elizabethan period, that is from 1558 to 1603. The Jacobean period starts from 1603 and lasts till 1625. The Caroline period is from 1625 to 1649. Then we have the Puritan period. The Puritans were in power. That time period is from 1649 to 1660. Then we have the Restoration period, and the Restoration period is from 1660 to 1700. The Augustan period is from 1700 to 1785. The Romantic period is from 1785 to 1830. The Victorian period is from 1830 to 1901. And then we have the Modern Age. The modern period is divided in different phases according to the different historians of English literature. Most of the people believe that the modern period started from 1890 and it lasted till 1918. But there are some others who believe that the modern period remained till the end of World War II. However, as there is a difference of point of view, so I have taken the general point of view. The modern period starts from 1890 and it remains till 1980. The interwar period, that means the period between the World War I and the World War II. The interwar period lasts from 1918 to 1939. The mid-20th century literature is from 1939 onwards. That is from the time of commencement of World War II, and from there it lasts till 1970. Then we have postmodern era. We are living in the postmodern era. Whatever is being written, whatever is being created, that is all in postmodern era. So these are the literary ages in general, and we will be looking in detail at these ages in the coming lectures. So, how to study and how to prepare the history of English literature? Books to follow. The list is empty. Don't become so happy. It doesn't mean that you don't have to or you need not to read any book. It's not that. The list is only empty because of the reason that there are so many books to follow. This list can never be completed. But don't be afraid. Don't become so much confused. I'm just going to show you some books which I have been following, which I have been reading throughout my journey of English literature. I want to share those books. The first ever book which I purchased and used was the Penguin Dictionary of Literary Terms and Literary Theory. The best thing about this book is that it is not only about literary terms, but it is also about the history of those literary terms. The second book which I would like to share with you people is A History of English Literature by Arthur Compton Rickett. It's a very famous history of English literature. The third book which I would like to recommend, which I have been following, which I saw my teachers studying and using as a reference book, is A Critical History of English Literature in 4 volumes by David Dacius. David Dacius was a renowned professor. It's a wonderful book. The language, the style, the critical approach is remarkable. The other book which I have been using is Kazemian's History of English Literature. These are very authentic books. There is another book which I was unable to find and share with you people, that is of William Henry Hudson, Critical History of English Literature. I will giving the link of the book in the description. You can also download it from the internet. These are the books, but if you don't want to read any book, at least read one book that is very simple and very simply written. Critical History of English Literature by Dr. B.R. Mullick. It's to the point, it's very simple. The pros of the books are that simply written, to the point, and the cons are sometimes it misses some important tips. So it's your own choice. You want to go for a difficult path or you want to choose an easy way. These were some books that I have been using in my study, in my preparation of lectureship and assistant professorship. Now I would like to share my thoughts and ideas how to prepare history and how to make history notes. As I have been telling in the previous lecture, if you have missed my first lecture that was about how to prepare English literature, the link would be given in the description. You can follow that, or you can search in the smart trainings and the playlist, make notes. You have to make notes. It's not that you are not making notes and you can pass the test quite easily. Write all important dates. Whatever work you are reading, write the date of publication. For example, when was On His Blindness written? What was the age of Milton when he became blind? You should know about these things. I remember when I was attempting my lectureship test, there was question, at what age Milton became blind? I remembered his date of birth. I knew what was the year when he became blind. So I just, in my mind, I calculated what was his age, and then I wrote. So you have to have presence of mind in the paper as well. So write about the writers, their important life events, their important publications, and their date of publications. You should know about. Prepare objectives according to ages. You should know what are different poets and they belong to what age. What are different writers and they belong to what age. For example, you should know Keats was in Romantic age. And you also should know that Jane Austen was also a novelist of Romantic age. You should know. Such question can be asked. Jane Austen belonged to age Romantic, Augustus, Neoclassical, Victorian. So you have to choose the right option. So make notes, write all important dates, and don't believe too much on your memory, because you tend to forget things. It's not that you remember, and you can remember all the things. If you have written things, it becomes quite easy for you to remember them afterwards. So this was today's lecture. I hope you would have learned something out of it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to press bell icon, because it's really important for you, so that you shouldn't miss any lecture. It's all for you. If you are not getting the lectures in time, then there is no use of making these lectures for you. I hope you would have enjoyed today's lecture. Rise and shine, and believe yourself.